In this episode tonight, coming up, it's more chat about football.
Hello! Yeah, we always start like that on the show, do we? Hey, cool, how about a still then? But he can't hear me. He's got his headphones on. Can't hear a thing, ladies and gentlemen. But you can. And because of that, this will sound better, apparently. Corby Town TV. We're on the YouTube channel. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the other button. He's not listening. He's got his headphones on. But we are joined this evening. A very special guest. I'm Chuck. This is Michael. And special guest is...
Billy from the club shop.
Billy McKAY.
And just to let you know, Chuck, I can hear absolutely everything.
What? Who said that? So, Billy McKAY. Hey, what do you reckon of that then, Michael?
It's lovely to have Billy in.
It's not the famous one though, is it?
Billy McKAY Senior.
No. Well, he is famous, isn't he?
Well, yeah, around these parts, yeah. Billy, welcome to the podcast. You're here in the capacity of the man who knows everything about merchandise at Corby Town. In fact, you've gone so far, because Michael isn't wearing a hat tonight, usually wears a hat. I'm wearing one of your hats. You're wearing one of your hats. And you've got another kind of hat sitting there. So where's it all come from? Are you finding that people are asking for more and more merch? Or are you just thinking, we'll sell this stuff because the fans want it? Because they're hanging around Corby Town Centre going, look at me in my Corby Town hat.
One of the young lads asked me about bucket hats. So he got some made up and I got some made up. And these are the cheaper ones for people to buy.
Right.
And the club makes the same amount of money.
Excellent.
But
Good
we've
work.
got both on the new club shop website.
It's on the website, yeah. So we'll put a link on there because there is a link on the page that you can go and order these things directly from. The other things will be on there soon as well. But let's have a look at this then. That looks quite nice. Who's put that badge on there then?
My wife.
Oh, that's very nice. That's nice. That is the badge. That is the club badge, look, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just go to that camera there. Look. Oh, so and what else you got? What's that? A proper baseball cap.
A baseball cap. Also made by my wife. We buy the hats and
iron them on,
and all profits go to the club.
I wouldn't tell anybody that. I'd just say you bought them like that. But what's the difference then? Because your hat seems to have
It's just a different style.
Just a different style. It's got a.
These hats are dearer.
There you go. Well, if you need a hat, ladies and gentlemen, and it isn't a woolly hat like this, because this keeps your ears warm, whereas these don't. But yeah, they're all in the club shop, and you've got lots of other stuff as well. I've got a cup with my name on. That's quite good.
I've got some photos of glasses. I'm going to the pint glasses.
Oh, not these then?
No, the pint ones. So I got two, and they sold straight away. So I took a picture of one, and I'm going to shove it up.
Excellent. Shove it up.
Shove it up.
Can't believe you said that, eh?
Yeah.
But there you go. So this is a pint glass. It's a tulip glass, I think they call it, with the club emblem on etched in. So it's not going to come off in the dishwasher.
And they'll be pre-ordered.
Pre-order them here at the club shop. Now, of course, tonight you're going to be in the club shop around about 7:30. It's not going to help anybody because by the time this goes out, it's going to be too late. But how are tickets going for the Market Harbour game?
We were given 250 to begin with, and I think we've sold 210.
So just to make it clear, the allocation has actually come from Harbour Town.
Yes.
So they're saying...
I believed if we sold out, then we were going to ask for more.
All right.
But obviously we haven't sold out yet.
So we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
But that game, of course, happens on the 17th of March. Doesn't it?
16th.
16th of March.
Yeah.
Is it the day before?
Don't buy a ticket for the 17th.
Unless you want to go to St Patrick's show, because it's St Patrick's Day on the 17th. So, are you looking forward to the game? As you'll be away, you won't be working that day. So, are you looking forward to the game?
But on home games, I don't see much of the game at all.
and of course, you've been quite lucky. You've been one of the people that have been away and see Corby win quite often.
Probably the worst we've played for a long time.
I think it was certainly the worst we've played for a long time, away from home and at home, maybe. But they've got to be on their mettle if they want anything out of that game at Market Harbour Town.
Well, I missed last year's at Market Harbour Town, so I'm looking forward to go there.
We will change it. We will force you to change your name. And so
you're only going to upset them.
And apparently that will get their backs up, and they'll try and beat us harder.
Yeah, probably.
Never mind. So I can't see it happening, but we'll see how it goes. But it's going to be a good day out. We can hear you. There's somebody knocking at the door. It's almost as if we're doing some sort of show with Rod Hull. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
With his hand
Emu.
up the emu. Yeah. Anyway, so it's all happening here tonight, and obviously there's other things we have to discuss here, and we'll do it whilst you're here because you're a long-time fan, aren't you?
Well, yes.
Yeah, and
long-time suffering fan.
do you remember your first game at Corby Town?
Would have been Occupation Road.
Oh, it's that old, ladies and gentlemen. And do you know who you were watching?
I think it was Boston in the FA Cup.
That game. Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that. It was because it was early rounds in the FA Cup. The pitch was particularly heavy and muddy.
Yes.
But yes, it was. That goes back a long way. But of course, very sad news, and you'll be aware of this because a long-term supporter of the club, we lost the season ticket holder last week in Colin Reid, who used to sit at the back of the stand with his son, Colin Reid. No imagination there, but obviously I know Colin. I spoke to him this week, younger Colin Reid, and commiserations and condolences go out to the Reids, but also Bev Ironmonger, a huge somebody has been at the club for a very long time, always had dealings with the club. Always, when he came up and watched Corby Town, you always thought, "Oh, I'm glad he's here because he knows what he's talking about." It's a good lad, though, wasn't he?
Mick will be lost without him.
Yeah. So, and there's lots of, to any of our older generation of fans that have been watching Corby Town for a long time, come up, meet your mates here, just come up. It's a good chance to it's a nice thing, isn't it? It's a nice thing to do. Get up here and be with your mates and come and watch the football. And if we can help you facilitate that better, come talk to the club. I think it's a good thing to do, isn't it? So, so you're being rude. What are you going to talk to us about?
Rude?
Yeah, you got
I'm
your
never
headphones
rude.
on.
I'm never rude.
All right, okay. What did you think of it? Because you watched it through the eyes of your camera, the Bedworth game.
Yeah, well, it was pretty much had this really, really loud bloke about two seats away from me, and it was terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of games, was it?
No, I mean the loud bloke.
Oh, I think from what I saw, he got a little bit kind of agitated at the dullness of the game, and therefore started shouting out other teams that he supports. And I think 2-0 was slightly more praising of them than it really needed to be. Do you not think?
I mean, the second goal, he knows these things happen, don't they?
So, but yeah, as I say, no game this weekend. So if you are watching this on the Monday night, there's no game this weekend. But the following weekend is, of course, that big one away at Harbour Town.
Yep.
And I don't know. Do you think? Yeah, we're all driving there, are we? We're all driving over, are we? And then we're going for a jolly old beer with all Market Harbour Town fans together in the town centre. We'll see you in the Red Cow. Yep. And that's a very, very tiny pub. Apparently it's just been done up. So anything else you got for us, Michael? What's happened on the other games?
Well, as we all know, or if you don't know, the ladies won 3-0, and they played the team that were just below them, Brackley Town Saints Ladies. They didn't play at Steel Park. They used Tresham College.
Oh.
They used Tresham College because it's 4G, and they were just to be able to play the game. They won 3-0, and the details are on the website, and we'll put that on here as well. went to watch the under-18s on Monday night. They came away with a good victory. They won 12-0.
Oh, I was going to say, let me guess how many goals they scored.
Yeah,
Was it one?
12-0. I did say it was against. Was it against the bottom side?
Oh, right.
Rio Wills got 5. Shay Brown got a hat trick. Kyle Hutchinson got 2.
5,
Is that
7, 8,
12?
9, 10, 11.
11. Yeah. Oh, I don't know who got the other one then. Maybe there was...
So what happens in that situation then? If somebody scores 5 and somebody else gets a hat-trick, who gets the ball?
The one that gets the hat-trick first.
Ah, there you go. That's technical then, is it?
This is Corby. They probably don't get balls.
No, they don't. No, it's well done to the youth team. Still unbeaten in the league.
Still unbeaten. And again, the night this podcast comes out, they're at home here, Rothwell Corinthians.
So we'll see how that goes. What's the pitch like last night? Have you looked at?
It looks dry.
And
Dry. It's soft. Yeah, it's soft, but
Soft and good.
it's there's no puddles on it, is there?
No. How do you feel when you've got these other teams, Billy, that are playing in the black and white Corby Town, and you think, there's more stuff, with more merch we can get out of those teams, or you thinking people are coming or trying to contact the club and maybe saying, I feel part of this club, I want something to show them I'm involved.
There seems to be a lot of kids, like parents coming into the shop buying their kids tops and scarves and hats. I think it has a big knock-on effect.
I see that round town. You see kids wearing a Corby Town shirt and you think, well done,
Yeah,
get in there. And I've seen people walking around town, because it's been particularly cold, and which is a well-known fact, people in Corby have big ears, that they often wear a Corby Town hat. I've seen that. Have you seen that?
Yep.
Good. So that's the youth, the ladies. Have you started playing for the older generation?
No. I put a couple of goals on here from that game, actually. I will say, Tanaka. That was the other goal scorer. Tanaka scored an absolute belter from 30 yards, and so did Kyle Hutchinson. So those goals will go up. I should have put them on social media because they're absolute belters.
Good. And that'll increase our viewing, because we all know it's the young people that are pushing this and sharing it and taking selfies on their phones, redistributing it.
Yeah.
Probably. So keep going. And if you support Corby Town in any which way or form, keep supporting.
I will just say it's £4 for adults and £2 for kids under 18s. Billy's nodding. I hope I always get that right, but I have. So there we are.
The youth game tonight, and obviously there's a tea bar available, so there is hot drink and food available here at Still Park as well. So come up if you think you might enjoy that and get behind the boys. And the girls on a Sunday. What's the next game for the girls? Any idea? Top of your head?
I'm not sure, because the FA full-time website is down at the moment. It was going to be down from the 5th to the 7th, so I won't be able to get any more information until the 7th of March. So I'm not sure what today's date is.
It's the 7th.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's quite a problem, isn't it? But not as much as problem as Facebook closing down for 4 hours every day, and everyone who's up in arms, apparently.
I don't care.
I know. No, but you will get all your details here on social media whenever you're looking at things that happen at Corby Town, especially Twitter. If you want up-to-date scores and results, go to Twitter. That's where they are. We'll say that again. Anything else we've got going forward then? We've got a game here later on this month, haven't we? We've only got one game here this month. That's the end of...
Yeah, the 24th we play Walsall Wood. We beat them in the reverse fixture 4-2, I believe, and Keeble got a hat-trick.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
He was wearing a number 9 jersey, but he wasn't playing up front.
No.
He was actually playing as a defender.
Yep.
So we'll look forward to no pressure, Keeps, but we'd like to see another hat-trick that game. And I believe this is the first occasion that Walsall Wood will be coming to Corby Town.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good for them too. So we've got that to look forward to, and obviously, if you see anything you like in the club shop, either go and buy it with the club shop. You can take money, but you've got card payment as well.
No.
No card payment yet. There you go.
Only in the club shop.
Bring some
I
cash.
say one thing at the minute. I haven't got tops at the minute. I'm ordering in as people order.
So if you want to order a top, and there was an order came through from somebody in Australia the other day. I noticed that. You contact Billy and he'll place the order for you, and he'll be with you within a week, 10 days. Yeah. So no problem at all. But the more people we can see wearing Corby Town shirts, the better. What's going to happen in the closed season? Do you think there'll be a new kit this season?
I'm not too sure. We are due a home one, whether they do or not, I don't know.
No, they need to.
Like everyone else, I see it on the
When
day.
it happens. It would be nice for Corby to go out in a nice new kit, maybe red.
I see that comment you put on Facebook
What?
about he hates everybody in red, and he went down all these teams, and then somebody added my team to it. And what I'm going to do, and I was going to do it tonight, next time, I'm going to wear a Forest shirt.
Again. I know, obviously, I don't wear a Tottenham shirt because I refuse to wear Nike.
He can't afford it.
Yeah. No, it's not that at all.
Is that why you don't wear the Corby one?
Yeah, I refuse to wear Nike. But there you go. If any people wants to have a word, come and have a word. It's not a problem. But we are a night company. We are a night club. So get on. You'll have to scrub that out, won't you? Edit time.
No.
But yeah. So
One
what
thing,
else got?
one thing I will say that I saw on Facebook earlier today was about these bricks. They
Yes.
didn't seem to be having a big take up on the bricks. And Billy might know, Billy might not know, is how people go about, becoming involved. Is there a email address or something?
It's BT Corby Town at BT Internet. It's on the Facebook page.
We'll have a look on the Facebook
Is it?
page.
Also,
Is it?
if you haven't got Thingway, I've got forms in the club shop. You can pick up,
So you-
fill out and back in.
Right, okay. Well, that's really important that
Yeah,
people know that.
The paper forms are in the clubhouse. We will put the ticker along the bottom. We'll go to social media. It is on the Black and White Army Facebook page. That's where I saw it today. Eugene's desperate to get some more bricks involved, and if we go as high up the wall as possible, that would look lovely. And we'll certainly stir anybody as they come through the gates here at Steel Park to see that. Now, apparently, with the clubhouse, because I went to see Big Bad Manners last week.
I saw all your posts.
It was very good. It was well attended. Over 300 in there. Looked very busy indeed. Lots of beer was drank, and it would be nice to think that some of that money's now going to trickle back down into Corby Town and the players on the pitch. So that seems to be coming along, and I think there'll be an announcement of the new name very, very soon. Hooray! Look at that! What we've done there, Michael, is magically change Billy McKAY into Alfie Smith.
In the meantime, I run down to the shop and bought a hat.
There you go, and you've got some paperwork as well.
Yeah.
So, Alfie,
Hello,
welcome to Corby Town TV.
delighted to be
Let's
here.
talk about football and other stuff. So what I say?
More chat about football.
So what we asked this of all our guests, really, just so we know. Why are you a Corby Town fan?
I've always lived in Corby, grew up in Corby, and
Fair chance, not yeah.
it's a fantastic club, massive club for non-league.
He sounds like one of those. Sounds like one of those fans, Michael. So what was your first game?
So I haven't been coming that long actually. My first game that I can properly remember is probably my second game, but Stamford at home when we finished 15th in the league that year with Mills, and it was the massive game where everyone was chanting, "We want Mills out," and
I was
yeah.
going to say you used the M word twice. I don't know. Are we allowed to use that word? No.
You can if you want.
No, it's one of your boys.
He is one of my boys. Yeah, he
Young
was.
Millsy.
Yeah.
I got on quite well with him. I don't have a problem. But, but yeah, so not that long ago.
No, a couple of years.
And how are you finding it this season?
Ups and downs. Luckily, I go home and away, so I've seen the best and the worst. But yeah, it's definitely a focus for next season now more than just let this season ride out. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose.
And obviously, when this goes out, the next game that follows the broadcast of this would be away at Market Harbour Town.
Yep.
What do you think of? Are you looking forward to going there and watching the game of football?
Yeah. I mean, I've been organising all the ticket sales and everything like that, so it's going to be a big game. Definitely league leaders, so hopefully we can get a couple goals past them.
And those 250 tickets, they came from Market Harbour, so
Yes.
or Harbour Town, if you want to call them that. But so that's all we've had. But they've sold out tonight.
At the moment, they're currently on sale, so we've got about 30 left.
Oh.
So hopefully they'll sell out. But yeah, confident.
It's going to be a very slow road past Dingley, isn't it? On that Saturday, when we all get in our cars and we drive on the A427 to Market Harbour.
Yeah, it will be.
You know, and make sure you go the right way, because it's straight through past Sainsbury's, turn a left and straight up the Alton to Northampton, isn't it?
Who knows? People might go on the train.
I think there will be
For Corby?
there'll be quite a few supporters getting the train,
Really?
as it did last season. Yeah, so
Wow. That's a trek through town, that is. It must be a good 2.5 mile up to the...
I think when we did it last season, it was about a 35-40 minute walk.
Yeah.
But when it's all of us together, it don't really matter, does it?
No. And if you know the shortcuts over the next to the brook and up through the back of Sainsbury's, it's not too bad at all. So you're looking forward to that. We all are. So it's not the best place to watch football, being very flat and not being much of a football stadium. But we'll be there, won't we? We'll be there supporting the Steelmen.
We will.
And then back at home the weekend after.
Yes.
That'll be good, wouldn't it? Walsall Wood.
Yeah, difficult. They obviously they are below us, but that's only because they have got 5 games in hand. So.
Oh, I did look at this because we played Bedworth last week and they played 31 games now. I don't think Walsall Wood played again last week because it was pulled off. So they've only played 25 games.
Yes.
And we've played 29 and they've got games to catch up on. So very odd. It's been a very odd season. Lots of bad weather, Michael. So it's an odd thing. Very odd.
It's the same with Anstey. Obviously, they've got a fair few games in hand, and they're going for the league. So it's like, really, if we get a point or even 3 against Harbour, they'll be worried. About Anstey coming up against them.
I've seen the way that Anstey play, and they really need to bring the subs on. Oh, see what I've done? It's underwater. See what I've done? Bring this. Anyway, I thought that was
It's funny enough, their top marksman has gone to Harbour, isn't he?
It's quite a good strategy they've got at the moment. Every team that has a goal scorer, just go and sign them at the moment.
Well, they haven't got a Greg Mills.
No, they don't. They don't have a super sub like us.
So we're looking forward to seeing Greg Mills and more of him because he changed the game last week away at Bedworth. So not for the better, but we played better with him on the pitch. But I think he would say himself that he needs to get a little bit more fitter, a little bit more run time under his belt. So what else we've got to look forward to? I know the days are getting longer. It's getting slightly warmer. The pitch is going to be good. There's a youth team on tonight, so you'll probably be able to catch a little bit of that after you've sold all the tickets off. So, are you enjoying your time here at Corby Town?
Absolutely, yeah. I've only been in the setup for a couple of months now, but there's definitely potential.
And obviously, as you say, massive club. Your words, not mine. I think they are quite a big club, yes, too. So it'd be great. And we started off the season with lots of anticipation. Hasn't really made its way out, has it really? But we're not whinging about it. We're just carrying on. We're going to make sure that we're there and thereabouts next season. So that's the way forward, isn't it? You watch more football than all of us, and it's about time that maybe they bled some of the younger players that are in the youth squad.
Yeah, I mean, like Gary said, they're probably about 14 months away. You've got to look at Kyle. I think he's only 16, probably just coming on 17. The same as Ryan. They're very young, for youth team really. And then you've got Shay and Nigel, who are probably in their last year of the youth team. So what happens beyond that, I don't know. But a lot of them end up going into step 5 and 6. The likes of Dean McBride and Luke Aradegby, and there's one or two others that now play at step 5 or step 6, normally the UCL. Yeah.
But we'll have to keep an eye on that. And obviously, if we can sign, I don't know if we can sign forms and have them released to other clubs, or if we can keep them under our watch or anything like that, because that would be useful, wouldn't it?
I think so, yeah. The more you can keep people involved with Corby, they normally go out on dual registration, but I mean, I don't know. After they pass that 18 mark, what happens? Who knows?
So, you've just come from the club shop where they are actually selling lots of tickets and lots of hats. And there's also, you picked up some paperwork there, Michael, about the bricks.
I did, yes.
So it shows that, and then shows what's happening with the bricks again, just because we really need to push it. We need to get more people on board, and the bigger the black and white wall will be up the side of the stand, the more impressive it will be when you've got people coming in and seeing the site at Still Park. So that's one form. There's 2 forms in this, isn't it? One says all your details and what you want written on your brick. It's quite useful, isn't it? You could have, I don't know, what would you have written on a brick, Michael?
I hate Tottenham.
Yeah, I might just have a brick that says, "This is my brick."
But obviously all the profits are going towards a budget for next season.
Indeed.
So you've got a bit of reassurance that, you're doing something for yourself, but then you're also doing something for the club that will help push us for next season, obviously.
Yeah. And there has been some interest, but a little bit more might be needed, because if they're going to do it, they want to really do it in one go, don't they? They don't want to be faffing around and putting half a dozen bricks up, then another half a dozen bricks up. They want to get them all together, and in the close season, they'll all go up on the wall.
Well, they have set a deadline, funny enough, according to this, which is the 27th of April. And
get your bricks in.
They want them installed before the start of next season.
Yeah.
So that's what it says on this. So whether it will change, I don't know, but we'll put some. I'll put this on the screen on this anyway, so you can see it closer.
Take a screenshot.
Yes, we can do that.
Everything's going quite well at the moment at Corby Town. Obviously, we've had a couple of home victories now, so that's nice to see a bit of a turnaround there. That game against a 3-3 victory over Coventry Sphinx.
How can you have a 3-3 victory?
A 3-0 victory. Did I say 3-3? Yeah. 3-0 victory against Cov Sphinx. I said Coventry Sphinx. We went down the Jimmy Hill way the other day, didn't we, Michael?
We did.
Why was that?
Because I went the wrong way. I thought I'd take a more scenic route.
And we saw the part, and we saw the Rico Stadium.
Yeah. I thought I'd take that route because I wanted to see the Rico Arena.
2 stadiums in one day, 2 for the price of 1. And then we went down the Jimmy Hill way again, and we all stroked our Jimmy Hill chins, didn't we?
Yep.
So good day out in Cov. We weren't meant to be in Coventry. We were heading to Bedworth. But yeah, it was a good day out. But buy your bricks, get them in. Details are in on the socials, and of course, it'll be here in a minute. So without that, Alfie, I suppose you better get back to your part-time job of selling tickets and hats and beanies and bricks.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us. Anything else you want to say? Any shout out to any Corby Town fans in the stands?
Too many. There's too many.
It's too many. Too many fans, but that's a good thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It is, indeed.
So,
have more the merrier.
And if you've never seen any of these podcasts and you're watching it for the first time, you want to get involved, come up to Corby Town, come and speak to any of us, we're all generally here, and just get involved. Come and watch the football, maybe join the board or work out as a club volunteer. That's always good. Well, none of us get paid for this, we're all volunteers, so looking forward to see you all when you come up here.
Yes.
Anything more?
Well, you always say that. You say that and look at me. No, Chuck, there's nothing more apart from what I will say. The youth team again tonight will be playing against Roughwell Corinthians. It's £4 to get in for adults and £2 for kids.
Is that an 8 o'clock kickoff?
7:45.
7:45 kickoff. We might just do something on my phone and get it out there.
You reckon?
Yeah, we could do that in a minute. Yeah. So with that then, so we'll say thank you very much to Alfie. I'll say thank you very much to Michael. And I'll wave
Thank you,
goodbye.
Chuck.
Cheers, though. We'll see you next time. Corby Town TV. Stay tuned.